Hey Virgo, it's your girl JV. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. And as I'm saying that, for Scorpio season, and as I'm saying that, I'm looking at this little sliver of sunset. Out of a broken blinds. Finding beauty in the broken. The sun setting on something. Peaceful release. Appreciating the beauty in nature. Scorpio season. It's going to be interesting, especially with your ruling planet dipping in and out, went retrograde in Scorpio. It's just been a lot. But when I lean into your energy, Virgo, I loved it. I love Virgo energy. I say it all the time, Virgo moons are the only people I take advice from. And the transit of the moon being in Virgo is also one of my favorites. Just as an Aries, I just like order. I like getting shit done. But what came up for you when I was channeling into your energy is practice. Practice being the new, like, reformed you. Practice letting go, releasing something, releasing revenge for some of you. For some of you, it's a skill that you need to practice, a craft, a hobby, a talent, a gift. For others, there's practicing alone before performing, or practicing alone before helping others. Mastering yourself first, Virgo, before putting your hand to other people, before putting your hands on other people. And just mastering yourself for a good while. That was a clear message that came in. And there being like intense encounters brought out ugliness within you or within other people. Either way, there have been intense encounters already thus far into Scorpio season. But with your ruling planet Mercury now being direct in Libra, you will be recalibrating, harmonizing, getting your footing back down, finding the new balance. That's why I said there is something about reformation here. Evolving. Reaching for new balance, new beginnings. Second chances are also something that's coming up, whether you're willing to give second chances, whether you need a second chance. And with and what's going on is like you're just going to be more attractive also. Maybe drawing in a person. Sorry, my fucking handwriting, I just like get in this, and so I'm trying to read this. You will be feeling more attractive. Mercury is in Libra right now, so drawing more of a Venusian veneer or a Venusian veil over things being more graceful, more beautiful. You may even draw in a person only then for Mercury to go back into Scorpio on November 10th, and you'll have to prove a lesson learned, prove some kind of intense lesson that you've learned in order to keep that new connection. So that may be coming up for some of you. Then the moon will be in Virgo on that same day when Venus goes into Scorpio. So it's like the exam will be practical. There will be a practical exam. That went out. And in the physical. Being tested in the physical, not just in the spirit or in the mind. Ooh, okay. Being tested, judgment, getting off the fence. Because there is a real growing up that's happening here. A real growing up, a real maturing that's happening here in Scorpio season for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And a chance to show the wisdom that you've gained. And Venus will be opposing Uranus and Taurus that day too. So it's just like all around, it's time to expect the unexpected, Virgo. You may have thought things were slow or weren't moving, and then all of a sudden it's like bam. Last couple of months have just been crazy. And there may be somebody with Scorpio placements coming in, but either way, you guys are really someone else. Who else got Judgment out first? Judgment's been this is not Judgment's first appearance for Scorpio season. Of course, it's the Pluto. And so this will be an impactful month, Virgo. There's something that you can't ignore anymore. A truth that you can't ignore. Something that you can't unsee. But big endings. Endings in the realm of the spirit. Endings in the way that you communicate, what you communicate to people. Some of you also, there just may be confrontations, like you may be feeling very confrontational. You may have already, this may have already happened for some of you. You may have already had to like face the music on something or get off the fence on something. Standing up for what's right, standing up for yourself, experiencing some kind of divine intervention, experiencing some kind of like truth that you needed coming to you inadvertently or coming into you, you know, by happenstance, if that's a thing, you know. You finding out the truth in a way that you didn't want to find out the truth. Deep breaths. There's also something here about like, I just heard hero worship. King of Pentacles. Maybe a Taurus around. Or someone with heavy earth placements in Earth, Sun, Moon, Rising, and a Venus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. This very much so could be you, Virgo. Having a harsh conversation about money, having a harsh conversation about, or not even a harsh conversation, just big truths being spoken. For some of you, big truths being spoken in regards to, or there may be news coming in from a Taurus, news coming in from an earth sign, in regards to, there's news in regards to contracts, work opportunities. Some of you may be really speaking your truth at work. Speaking a truth that gives you the opportunity to be, you know, pursue some entrepreneurial ideas that you've been having. Wow. Queen of Swords. Telling it like it is, Virgo, eh? A lot of you are your own boss, or you're like ready to be your own boss. And it's just like you're really thinking of how to cook up the exit strategy from your main gig so that you can really get to the next level. A lot of you have already like pulled the plug on the main job. You're 100% working for yourself. And it's really important that you get clear about marketing strategies, how you present yourself, how the language that you're using, making sure you check your tone, making sure you check how you present yourself. This is a very business oriented time, which is not where I expected this to go. But I think there are some aspects you guys are making to that planetary pileup in Capricorn. But also this is that full moon in Taurus, I think, really kicked you guys' ass, eh? Really got things in gear, really closed out some chapters. And for some of you, there may just be a lot of people around in Scorpio season. People that mean a lot to you. People that are helping you get to, helping you do something on your own, people who are helping you with a project, helping you with a business, helping you get over something, get over someone. There are people that are around just helping you attain a certain level of satisfaction. It's maybe your parents. Some of you may be like telling big truths to people. Final card, Justice. Woo! And then bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo, this bottom of the deck being the Ace of Pentacles, this is an intense month of new beginnings. Stuff being given to you, things of value being given to you, new connections being made, new business ideas, new opportunities, new jobs. For some of you, a new connection with an earth sign. Some of you may be hearing a big truth spoken from an earth sign or someone with heavy earth placements. Some of you are telling a truth like, I'm not living this is not the life I want to live. I want to do it my way. I'm going to live how I want to live. All of these cards are solitary. None of them are partnered. And even if you are partnered, let's say you've been in a marriage or a long-term relationship for a long time, you are really speaking, your priority is yourself. Your priority is, for some of you, your career, your business. And also some of you are just like, I want to live better. I want to live at a higher standard. I want to eat at better restaurants. I want to do better things. I want to travel more. I want to be of service. I want to be more giving. How can I really show up? Some of you are really in a place of wanting to be a provider. And this is random. I feel like some of you really want to be a provider and you are upset because maybe there is a rejection of a proposal. For some of you, like someone may be proposing to you that you don't want to be with. Or you may be proposing to someone and they may be saying no. That's random for someone. Those of you who are, I do feel like a very strong masculine energy right now. And this, for those of you with Virgo placements, if you're with a Scorpio, things may be a little rough right now. And if they aren't rough right now externally, like they're rough in your head, like you may just be keeping how you feel to yourself or have been. And it's really time, like someone's expecting you to play dad, or someone is like really expecting you to step up in the provider role, or to step up in a commitment, or you are behaving that way, you're really stepping up, and it may not be going the way that you want. It's just really important that you understand that you really, really have to be happy within yourself before you can go making any assumptions that you can better or improve someone else's life. Some of you there's a Libra around. Maybe there may be an Aquarius or a Libra, someone with heavy air placements that is really contributing to your satisfaction. You may be having a conversation where it's just like you're having a conversation where someone is telling you or you are telling someone like about this is what I need to be happy. And then once that conversation is had, choices get made. Things, you know, like you go into the jury room. All right, Virgo. Let's get into this. Virgo, let's get into it. Please clarify the Judgment card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Scorpio season 2020. Now, with Judgment being the first card out, there's a big chance that there is a very big change in your inner world versus your exterior world. So it starts out in your inner world, manifests in your exterior world. Then you start to communicate in a different way, in a way that leads you towards satisfaction, towards emotional completion, and towards making really big decisions. There, you know, it's this only 2 major arcana. It starts with a bang, ends with a bang. And that's how Scorpio season has been for all the readings. It's like it starts big and it's ending big, setting shit up right for Sagittarius season, clearly. But with Judgment here, this big shift in your interior world definitely will be leading to big decisions being made. Getting off the fence about something. You guys have really endured a long journey. You know, this is, Judgment is the card before the last card in the major arcana. So it's like a long fool's journey. And now you're ready to take heed on the calling on your life. This is, you know, the Judgment card, there's the angel, so the divine calling down, the trumpet of truth sounding in your life, coming in to make things better, to patch things up, to give aid, to nurse you back to health, to take you to a better place. The divine coming in. So this could be truth, conversations, interactions, confrontations, altercations, possibly a conversation with a Scorpio or an Aries. But something big, something important gets changed and it affects the way that you are communicating. A trial and the rising up that results from it. And the way it looks like you guys rise up is, hey, by way of some money. All right, I'm supposed to be clarifying. Oh, there we go. 5 of Wands. You guys are telling a big truth about something that, some big internal battle. Please clarify the King of Pentacles. There could be an internal battle. There could be multiple people vying for your attention, multiple projects that you want to work on, things that you don't, you may be running yourself ragged whenever like you're feeling a big calling on your heart, something else that you're supposed to be doing. Some of you may be needing to stand up for something, but it's time to make a judgment. And it's funny because this is kind of like backwards. Usually justice comes before judgment. This is the thinking process, the decision-making process, the jury being out on things, the deliberation, and then bam, the verdict is judgment. And so you guys start out having already made a really big decision, and now you're ready to execute on it. You're done with the fight, done with the back and the forth, done with the conflict that has come from you not speaking this truth. And when you do, you level up. King of Pentacles. But some of you may have a day of fucking reckoning. You know, it's just like taking a stand, making hard choices, making an honest appraisal of things. An honest appraisal of things. Some of you are cutting and running. It's like, let me go ahead and get my money and get the fuck out of here. But also a lot of you are recognizing your true purpose, feeling your true mission. Interesting. This is what I'm saying. Cutting cutting away and running. Some of you, this is a betrayal. Some of you are calling out an earth sign, someone with heavy earth signs, or earth placements, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Some of you are calling this person out, having a confrontation. Maybe and if they don't have those placements, maybe it's someone who leads with money, someone who presents themselves as having a lot of money, someone that you feel betrayed by possibly, or this is someone you guys are breaking free of, or someone is providing you a way to break free. Someone is providing a breakthrough for you, an opportunity for breakthrough for you, yeah, so that you can really begin again. Also, some of you just, this person, if you've been betrayed by them, there is a diminishment. They need to leave your life or you are leaving theirs. This may be the truth that's coming out, is that, you know, you don't mean to me what you used to mean to me. Some of you are hearing about someone, maybe possibly a betrayal at work, possibly a betrayal in your business. Do the Carfax, honey. I don't know. This is coming in very specific. Some of you are letting a man handle all your money, letting a man handle all the business, and it's just like, all right, fuck around and find out. Y'all about to not have what y'all have now. It's like, take care of yourself. Make sure you are looking out for yourself. Make sure that you are tending to yourself, especially if you are feeling hunches about things. It's time to find absolution. Forgive others for any kind of betrayal, but put people in their place. If you have some motherfucker on a pedestal and he proved that he didn't need to be there, or she proved that they proved that they didn't need to be there, do what you need to do. Turn your back. Keep it moving. Some of you are center the reading. Some of you guys are turning your back on a career, on a business, on a person, on possibly a family member, turning your back on someone with heavy earth placements, possibly turning your back on an old business partner, an old business connection. This could be like an old company that you used to do business for. Some of you, you're just finding out they're charging you or charging you more than they're charging other people, something like that. It's going to manifest differently for everybody. But the Queen of Swords says, hey, it's time to verbalize. You're hearing it through the divine. You feel the call. You feel the pull towards something else. No matter how much money is involved, you've got to tell the truth. You've got to do your part in turning any kind of pain into wisdom, really articulating yourself clearly. Make sure you do your best to think before you speak, to write things out. Some of you used to write and you're not writing anymore, and you need to be writing. There's healing in writing for you. Some of you, there is a ginger that you need to help with words. Like there may be a speech impediment, or like dyslexia, or a learning disability, or something of that nature. There may be someone with red hair that is in your family, or maybe a child or something like that, and they need help with words, how they process words. For some of you, it may be dyslexia. For some of you, it's something of that nature. Or they just may be like slow, needing help reading. They're not picking up language as quickly as you would like, or there's some kind of like deficiency in that area or in education, so you may need to step in with the education, getting another tutor, getting a speech therapist, or something of that nature. You yourself may be having speech issues. Doesn't have to be a redhead, but that's just something that specifically that came out. All right, please clarify the Justice card. I want to clarify the Nine of Cups, but soon, darling, soon we will be doing extended readings. In true Virgo fashion, soon this portion you will have to be paying for. So, making announcements, Virgo, that could be something that's coming up. Making announcements in regards to your worth, stepping up your prices, announcing new prices, or asking for better quality products, providing better quality. That's something that could be coming up for any of my entrepreneurs. Please clarify justice. Sorry, take a deep breath. Virgo. Also be careful on overeating. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, hydrating plenty. Need to be drinking a lot more water than you currently are, Virgo, especially during this season. For the rest of this season, at least for the rest of the day, only drink water. Some of you are drinking way too much soda. All right, yeah, some of you are having a decision to make in regards to a business opportunity or a love connection. There may be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra or a Taurus that is coming in, and you may have a sexual connection with them. You may have a romantic connection. There may be a business opportunity coming in regards to that's connected to this person. Some of you, there may be legal situations or legal ties that you're in. Make sure that you're not doing any kind of like legal things out of like revenge. That will very much so backfire, though you will like feel the momentum at first. But just check your karma, because the universe is watching. Make sure that whenever you pursue justice, or that it is not, that it's rightfully so. With justice, make sure that with justice also, like, you may feel wronged. Some of you may feel wronged. And the Ace of Wands says, there will be new connections that will come in, new things that will come in to make this right. New energy to pursue justice. Energy to restore balance. Energy to make the hard decisions. And when you make the hard decisions, opportunity comes in. Just don't fuck around in haste. Don't manipulate, because it will backfire. There's a lot of people involved here, and there's a lot of emotion involved here, and some of you may be pursuing something legally or pursuing a Libra, and they're just not in balance. Or they're causing you a lot of emotional kind of manipulation here. Just like stay out of any kind of, if it feels icky, if it feels vengeful, it will cause you regret. And it will cause you to downgrade. You will be like, this is moving in haste, possibly being embarrassed, going from vengeful, going from the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, downgrading. It will, fuck with your reputation, fuck with your creative process, fuck with your emotional process. Don't move out of revenge, Virgo, no matter what you do. And if you are sad, if you are upset, you need to be honest about it. You need to talk about it. You need to confront any emotions that have been stuffed below the surface, so that you don't make crazy decisions. So that you don't, like, some of you is just like, you find out somebody's cheating on you or something like that, or someone did or something, and like you fuck around and get a Tinder or a fuck buddy or something, and then you end up like, you know what I mean? It's just like, don't play with it, because things are coming to light with the Sun card here. Things are coming to light, and there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of things that you guys aren't wanting to look at, and hard decisions that need to be made, but it's time to effectively communicate your shit. Take the blindfold off. The blindfold comes off so that big decisions can be made. Love can be attained. 2 angels here. The Judgment coming out. So Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love you. Make good decisions. Operate from a place of love and from a place of being willing to see the truth about yourself and about your situations so that you can avoid this state of being and this state of treatment. I love you.